Guys, welcome back to another video. So today in this video I am going to be reviewing and demoing these watercolors by MyArtscape. I'm actually going to be doing a comparison video to a watercolor set that I actually already own that is similar in price to these to see whether these will be better or not than just the normal brand that I already normally use. So first of all though, we are going to talk a little bit about this. So this packaging. I love this packaging. I love all of MyArtscape's packaging, and I cannot handle how good they are at packaging. Okay, I'm sorry. So, first, let's flip it over and let's read some expectations that we should be expecting from these watercolors. Features: finely ground pigments, excellent transparency, good saturation and granulation, good light fastness, and clean mixing. Then they come in these 12 colors, which are titanium white, lemon yellow, yellow ochre, vermilion, crimson, sap green, deep green, cerulean, Prussian, violet, burnt sienna, and burnt umber. And I am going to be swatching these, so don't you worry. So, watercolor cleaning tips, since we're here. Wipe off excess paint with a paper towel or cloth. Remove wet paint with warm water and soap. Warning, watercolor can stain clothes. Always remove immediately with water. And they have a nice guarantee that if the product does not meet your expectation, contact them and they will get back to you, and they will more than likely fix your problem. You just slide it out, and then there's some paper in here that just basically says thank you, and if you go here you can get 20% off their travel coupon, or their travel brushes, and 15% off their short-handled brushes if you go here. Now they come wrapped in a very nice plastic, and I apologize, but I'm going to bust that open with my handy dandy X-Acto knife. Now in this, as I'm opening it, you get 12 milliliter tubes, and as I did last time, I'm going to show you them. I'm going to show you this one now just to see what the packaging looks like. It's very nice, very nice. Then you open them up and they are sealed, and I do not like this, no, but they are good for saving your paint. So for instance, if you don't want to use the cerulean blue right away, you don't have to pop it open, so therefore you get better usage out of your paints. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's like a little pokey thing, and what you do is you take it and you just kind of boop, you pop it, and there you go, there's your paint. Now let's get into the swatches, just the initial swatches, and then we'll go ahead and compare them to another paint. So I decided to speed up this swatch process only because I didn't really want it to be slow, I suppose. I wanted to hurry up and get through it. But I want to go ahead and say that I am really happy with the color selection that they picked. I am glad that they added a more warm red to this selection. And they added a purple too, so I don't have to worry about mixing it. And they didn't add a black, which is definitely a bonus because I know for a fact I don't ever use black. I don't ever really use the white either, but I mean, I didn't swatch that, so it's not a big deal. The only complaint, and of course there is one, right, is that they added two cold blues, and I felt like maybe the Prussian or the cerulean could have been an ultramarine. But anyway, here I am just kind of marking the sides to test out different brands, and I use two brands that I already own, which are the Lucas brand, which is on the left, and later on you'll see me section off underneath it, and it's the Marie brand, and then on the right is the MyArtscape brand. And I tried to pick colors that are extremely close, if not the same color, and I found that the MyArtscape paint actually won out to both of them. And to be honest, the Marie's paint is cheaper than the MyArtscape paint, but the Lucas stuff was a lot more expensive, and I felt like with MyArtscape you actually got what you paid for. Like with the Marie's, you could tell that it was a cheaper paint because like the MyArtscape paint was really vibrant and stuff, and I actually tried to make the Lucas and Marie's look better. I tried a lot harder than I did with the MyArtscape, and I was really happy with how the pigment load and everything came out. So here I am just painting a little deer girl because, I don't know, I was a little bit inspired today, and, so I just kind of started out by painting, you know, like I normally would, and I had no problems. I really love the richness of this paint. Even when you dilute it, it still feels really rich, and I'm not just saying that because I was sent this for review. I really like it, and I've been kind of on a watercolor kick lately, and so this is definitely a nice thing to add to my little collection. And like I said, these paints are pretty cheap, as far as I know, and I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong, but I think they're like $15 for this set of 12 milliliter tubes, which is definitely a steal of a deal. I paid $20 for the Lucas paints and $10 I think for the Marie's paints, and while the Marie's paints are a good deal, they're still not as rich and vibrant, and I don't feel like you get as true to color as you do with the MyArtscape paints. The one little issue I had with the MyArtscape paints is if you let them dry in your palette, they crack. I know you can add something to it, and I'm not sure what it is. I think somebody commented on a video and said honey, but I feel like that would dilute, like, the quality of the paint. I'm not quite sure, but I know that if you Google it or something, I know that you can add something to your paint to keep it from cracking. So that was the only thing I think that I had a problem with, and it's not even that big of a deal because, like I said, you can just fix it. So, I really like this paint. I love this paint, actually. It is probably, aside from the Holbein paints that I own, probably the best quality watercolor paints that I do own. So, anyway, thank you MyArtscape so much for letting me try these out. I love working with you guys, and I love that you guys let me try out your stuff because you guys are super generous, and I really appreciate that you take time to let little old me try out your paints, and it really gives me a kick. So anyway, guys, I really hope you liked this little painting. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out a lot. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this review. Also, let me know of any other reviews you'd like to see me do in the future. You can follow me on DeviantArt, PageWorld, Twitter, and Instagram. All of my links are down in the description below. And don't forget to join our cute little artist family. And until next time, guys, toodaloo!